Before I started using EduSmart Science, I would do a lot of pictorials, a lot of the book reading, take what's in the book, in the text, try and engage the students that way. I would have to make up my own pictorials, do them on the board, drawings. I would use the process grid, trying to get all the information so that the students could understand in the best possible way. Even though I was successful that way, over many years doing the same thing over and over again, this has really engaged the students in a new way, completely different than it was before, because the students are not only, I'm still doing the same thing I was before, but now I've added something that is just completely unique, and it's right up the students' alley. They really want to look at these pictures. They really want to, they love seeing the visuals. We just did one with a heart, and the heart's pumping, and things like that really get them excited about it, because they're not just hearing my voice, they're not seeing it written in a text, because even though that's important, it's boring, and they're seeing that all the time, so they want to see something new. So all these visuals and the way that it's presented with the pictures, and you can stop and talk about it. It gives you those teachable moments every time a video is shown, which is so much better than going on to YouTube or to any of the other sites that give you those videos for science or for any other subject. This is so much more of a package for not only me as a teacher, but definitely for the student. And it allows me to be able to review better, because I can show the lesson, we go to review it, we can quickly go through these slides again, and I can ask them key points, and then seeing that video again reminds them, oh yeah, now I remember. I might have forgot before, but now I remember. Whereas when they're trying to study, and they're just trying to study out of a book, they're just reading again, and we all know that when if you're reading something that may not be that exciting, you can read and your mind somewhere else. Well, this doesn't allow that. It allows you have to focus on the visuals and listen to what they're hearing, and the visuals are so stimulating that it really gets the students engaged. EduSmart's alignment with the California State Standards is incredible. Everything that I need to teach, it's right there. So you go in your standards, and you can map out your year, and by looking at the state standards, and you go to EduSmart Science, and exactly what you need is right there. So I don't have to go somewhere else and find it. I can use the materials that I already have, the text that I have, but to make it so much more exciting, I use the EduSmart Science. And I just did a unit on digestive and circulatory, the human body, and everything that was in the standards was in the EduSmart Science videos. So it was perfect. I came from an environment where I was using chalk and a chalkboard, and I came to this environment where we started with a whiteboard, and there's always things to learn with a whiteboard, and how to use the pen and all this stuff. But when they give you EduSmart Science, it literally took me 5 minutes to learn it. It's that simple. It's so obvious. You click the button right where it says where the arrow is, and it tells you, it takes you to the next slide. You click the little pen button, and it gives you color choices, and you go from there. It's that simple. There is no learning curve with it. It's 5 minutes. It's literally click on it, turn it on, and you're ready to go. And this is extremely important with people that are there's so much stuff out there, and so many things that people could buy and try, and it might be successful and it might not be successful. But I think one of the biggest problems is that districts buy these things, and they expect the teachers to learn them and to do them and to use them in the classroom. And the problem is the teachers don't know how to do it. And this is something that can be literally given to you, put on your desktop, and you could click on it, and you could learn how to do it in 5 minutes. It's that simple. And for something that takes 5 minutes to learn, what you're getting back in return and what your students are getting back in return, it's priceless.